name is Tyler Hartman, Hartman.
Ms. Hartman, what do you do for a living?
Well, I used to work at Rock World, and I used to work a lot of odd jobs. But last year, I won the lottery, $63 million. So now I really don't have to do much of anything, and I spend all my money and time at Rock World.
Ms. Hartman, how often do you go to Rock to Road?
Like every day. I love it there. And I had a friend there, Whit Bowman, but now we're not really friends anymore.
Why is that?
Well, we would hang out a lot when I would go there, but then in 2012, Cameron Poole showed up, and then it seemed like they were spending a lot of time together, and I started to follow them, see what they'd be talking about.
Ms. Hartman, you follow Whit Bowman?
Yeah, I did, and I overheard some conversations.
What did you hear?
Well, this one time I was hiding behind a tree. I wanted to know where I was going, what was going on. And I heard them talking, and I heard Whit and Cameron saying that they needed money, and I heard Whit said that he had an idea about how to get some money from the park.
Did you follow Whit Bowman any other times over that summer?
Yeah, I did. And the next time I was in the employee locker room when I heard and saw some things.
What did you hear?
Well, I was in the locker room, and I heard some people come in, and they was all like yelling and stuff, and I heard it was Whit and Cameron. So I hid in the bathroom, and I looked through a slit, and I saw some things.
Ms. Hartman, can you please tell us what you heard, what you saw?
I saw Whit Bowman give Cameron Poole a knife and said that it was an insurance policy, and put it in Cameron's locker and said that it was there if Cameron needed it.
Did you ever hear any more conversations in that summer?
Yeah, another one I heard was a few days before the robbery, and Whit and Cameron were talking about a secret exit.
What secret exit?
Well, at first I didn't know, but then I remembered they mentioned something about the Tunnel of Terror. So I went and looked for myself, and I saw, sure enough, there was an employee access door at the back of the Tunnel of Terror.
Now, Ms. Hartman, I want to fast forward to August 30th, 2012. Were you at Rock to Road Park that day?
Yes, I was. I was riding the rides as usual, getting my thrill. And I was there when Whit Bowman put my ride into blackout mode.
Well, how do you know what blackout mode is?
Well, the rides haven't changed since I've worked there. And then when Whit and I would hang out, Whit showed me how to work the rides and showed me what blackout mode was.
Would you please tell these members of the jury what blackout mode is?
Sure. Blackout mode is when all the rides or all the cars in the ride keep moving regularly, but all the lights in the ride are turned off.
Ms. Hartman, when you got onto the Tunnel of Terror that day, what happened?
It was the strangest thing. I got into my ride, all ready to go, and then BAM! I heard a gunshot. And then the ride started.
Just to be clear, you heard a gunshot first and then the ride started?
Yes, I did. And then I shouted out to Whit Bowman to stop the ride.
Well, after you shouted to the defendant to stop the ride, did the ride stop?
No, the ride was going, so I shouted out again to Whit Bowman to stop the ride.
After shouting to the defendant 2 times to stop the ride, did the ride stop, Ms. Hartman?
No, the ride was still going, and I saw somebody, or it was Cameron Poole, being chased by Officer Thomas, and together they ran into my ride.
Did the ride stop then?
Nope, the ride was still going, and then the ride went into blackout mode.
Ms. Hartman, after the ride went into blackout mode, is that when the ride stopped?
No, it wasn't, and I saw a small crack of light as Cameron Poole escaped out that employee access door that they were talking about.
Well, Ms. Hartman, when did this ride stop?
The ride finally stopped when our buggy slammed into Officer Thomas and he hit the wall. And after Cameron had escaped, that's when it finally stopped.
Ms. Hartman, do you know who was operating the ride at the time?
Yeah, it was Whit Bowman. He was behind the control.
Thank you. At this time, I have no further questions.